Little change of scene here. It's so windy outside, I don't think you'd hear me. Breathing with you. We do this every day. We come into a centered, quieter place, less hurried, just focusing in on, I would say, the most important stuff. Are we here? Are we fully alive? Are we paying attention? Can we feel what is supporting us? And the topic for today is belonging. And so feeling what is supporting us is a big part of a sense of belonging. There were several people who saw the Talking Circle YouTube and said, like, how is this connected to belonging? I don't feel like I belong that often, or I feel awkward in social situations or things like that. And I realized that belonging is an even stronger term than connection. It's less, how would you call it? Like less, it's more permanent as a state of being. It doesn't sort of come and go like connection does. It's a, here I am, I belong. I belong to the earth, I belong to nature, and I belong to my community, and they belong to me, that we're in this together. So everything I've been talking about for the last 20 odd days, everything that my book is about, all of the experiences I've had with Native peoples and other ways of feeling like I belong, is, yeah, it's a real central piece of this that I hadn't really thought about. So I'm grateful for those questions. So belonging is a muscle. And because we've grown up, most of us, in some kind of dominator culture where often we feel lonely and separate and disconnected, a sense of belonging is a muscle that we need to exercise. And I think one of the reasons I'm doing this is that as I've grown older, I feel like I belong more and more. Belong, again, I want to repeat it. Belong to the earth, belong to nature, belong to the universe, and belong to my people, you know? There's a lot of you out there. Some are close, some are far away. And I've been exercising that muscle. And my book has numerous exercises to exercise, practices to exercise that deeper sense of belonging, so that it's, we move from isolation into true community, authentic community, where one of the reasons why I mentioned the Talking Circle is just such a fundamental way of hearing each other and listening without interruption. Again, listening without interruption. Isn't that a novel thing in Western culture? I mean, I'm not trying to exaggerate it. It's just that, again, that talking over each other can really restrict or inhibit our sense of belonging. So being able to pause and listen and the first step is you pray. I want to know that I belong. A prayer is an intention. I pray. I want to know I belong to my people. Who are my people? Show me my people. Help me learn how to know I belong to them. Help me to know I belong to the trees and the rocks and the stars and the lakes and the rivers and the animals and the plants. This is, I've said it a few times, but in a sense, intention is paramount. So we intend to belong, and I can say from experience, that sense of belonging is one of the greatest treasures of having grown up as a lonely boy in New York City to someone that feels like we're together right here and right now. We are together.